this is a very important message that is for anyone who's installing the automation COE for the first time, or if they're upgrading to any version higher than 0.0.1.5. If this is one of you, then please listen to this carefully, because there's some prerequisites that have changed that is very important. Otherwise, we'll have to uninstall the toolkit, and we don't want to do that. Mainly, the automation COE is now utilizing the creator kit. The creator kit is something that the PowerCat team has developed to help users develop fluent apps. There's a bunch of components, library components attached to this creator kit that people can use. For example, there's these headers, drop downs, lists, and everything like that make it look like from the Fluent UI. The issue, though, is that to do this, we need to enable code components. And if we don't do this, we're going to have to uninstall the creator kit and uninstall the automation COE. So we got to make sure that every single environment has code components turned on. So the way we do that is we go into the Power Platform Admin Center. These are the environments that I'm going to be using for the automation COE. So I have my main environment and I have my 3 satellite environments. I'm going to want to enable this setting or turn this code components on for all of these environments. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the 3 dots of every single one and go into the settings. And we're going to go into product, into features. From here, we want to scroll down. We'll see this option here, Power Apps Framework for Canvas apps. We want to turn this on. So we're allowing publishing of Canvas apps with code components. You might get a little message when you're opening the apps or editing them saying that code components is enabled. That's okay. Hopefully this changes in the future, that we don't have to do this by default, because by default this is turned off. We do need to make sure it's on. Very important to scroll down and click save. If you don't click save, you're not going to have this change, and it's going to be a very bad experience. So make sure you click save once it's turned on. And once it's done saving, just confirm that it is on. We're going to want to do this for every environment. So if I go back to the environments tab, I already did it to the main environment. I'm going to want to do it to all of these satellite environments as well. Make sure that you are doing that to the satellite environments as well. I won't bore you in this video of doing it to every single one, but you will need to make sure that every single environment has code components enabled. So once all of our environments have code components turned on, we will want to import the creator kit. The creator kit is now a dependency on the automation COE, so we will need to install that next. And the way we do that is we go to the documentation. This will be linked in the documentation that we provide. So once you're here, you want to download the kit. This will download the most recent version. Okay, so next, after downloading the kit, we're going to want to import that into our satellite and main environments. So we're going to go over to our environments. I'm going to do this to one of our Contoso dev environments here, which is a satellite environment. The process is the same regardless if it's a main environment or a satellite environment. The process is the exact same. So we want to go over to solutions, and we're going to import the solution. So we're going to import, and we're going to browse for our creator kit file that we just downloaded. Once I have the creator kit selected, I'm going to hit next. Once we're on this screen, we can hit import. And now we just have to wait for this message box here to turn green, indicating that the solution has imported successfully. There we go. This should take probably like 1 or 2 minutes. Now that the creator kit has successfully imported, we are going to open one of the reference apps to confirm that it works, because if something is wrong with the reference app, we know that code components is most likely not enabled or turned on. So let's test that out. So to test this out, we can click on the creator kit solution, click on apps, and we want to play the reference app. So let's click on the 3 dots and click play. And as we can see, looks like everything has loaded correctly. So what we're looking for is the navigation box over here if it looks fine, if you're able to click things, if it goes to the different screens, which it looks like it is. So times, paging. Yeah, so it looks good there. So what might this app look like if the code components are not enabled? So you're able to import the creator kit still, but the code components are not enabled. I'll show you what it looks like and how to remediate and fix it. So if your creator kit looks like this, when you open it, the creator kit reference app, your code components are not enabled. And the steps that you need to follow are uninstalling or removing the creator kit managed solution from your environment. Once that's done, you'll have to turn on code components. Then you will import the creator kit again as a fresh install, and then open up the reference app and make sure it does not look like this. Again, the creator kit should look like this. If it does not look like this, something is wrong. Do not proceed until this is fixed. If your creator kit looks like this and you import or upgrade the automation COE, you will have to uninstall the automation COE as well as the creator kit. And you do not want to do that. So that's why I always say verify the creator kit reference app is working before we update or install the new version of the automation COE. Thank you.